Hey everyone, it's Lockhart QT here, and we finally get a brand new teaser and release date for DLC 3 in Zombies, which is going to be known as the Shattered Veil. Thank God we don't have to keep calling it the Mansion anymore. So the Shattered Veil will launch on April 3rd at the start of Season 3, which we all pretty much guessed it would, as usually Treyarch do drop loads of teasers, and then they'll drop like either a trailer or an intro cutscene and the logo and everything and a blog post, sort of getting closer to the actual launch date. And obviously Treyarch, for the last sort of couple weeks, or at least a week or so, they have been dropping images of the mansion. I'm very sorry, I keep calling it the mansion, I'm so used to calling it that. The Shattered Veil. We keep getting obviously images, and yesterday obviously we had that pretty cryptic child's drawing image, which is obviously Richtofen's family on fire. And we obviously know that it's coming April 3rd, and I'm really excited. I cannot wait to see what's going to happen inside of the mansion. Obviously we've got all of the ties to the Chaos story, and Josiah Shem, who's going to be, some form of the map. We can actually see a painting of what seems like Josiah Shem. If you don't know who this guy is, he was revealed in Intel for Liberty Falls. He seems to be a member of the Chaos Order, or the Order of the Ancients, which was seen in maps like 9 and the Chaos story and Ancient Evil and all that, and I'm really excited to see how it all connects. And of course the big one, the actual name of the map itself, the Shattered Veil. So the word veil actually means to cover or conceal something, and of course that could tie heavily into either the Dark Aether or Project Janus. We still don't know what Project Janus's end goal actually is. The only man that seems to know is Dr. Edward Richtofen. Now obviously Janus is to do with gateways and portals and travelling to different universes, so it seems like Richtofen will somehow be using Project Janus to seemingly bring his dead family back to life. Either that, or maybe his family obviously died in the fire, because we do know in the lore and the intel that Weaver actually killed Richtofen's family, so that we kind of get the idea that Richtofen is going to use the Dark Aether in some way, or travel to a different universe maybe, or do something with Project Janus to get his family back. We actually sort of get a teaser of this in Citadel Daymore, as there's a intel audio log from Kraft, who was obviously revealed in that map to be Richtofen's adoptive father, and we know that he wants to in some way get his family back. So I think that's going to be a massive driving point for the map. We also know from Richtofen's voice actor Nolan North, the legendary Nolan North, we know that Richtofen is going to have a big part to play in Black Ops 6, and I feel like out of all the maps to do that in, it would be the mansion, as we haven't really seen much of Richtofen outside of the Liberty Falls intro cutscene yet, which is a little disappointing, as the story kinda has felt like a massive fetch quest going from place to place, so hopefully the mansion moves things along. Another thing I'm excited to see in the Shattered Veil, of course, is the SAM AI. We know that the SAM AI seems a bit fishy, and we kind of get, the overall feeling, I don't think it's, going to be a massive reveal when it happens, that of course the SAM AI is going to probably turn on us, and could be a boss fight in this map. We did get an image of the SAM AI in sort of the big sphere with the sort of moving circle and the eyeball, I like to call it, which is also housing the Forsaken. This is the same object that the Forsaken and Sam got trapped in at the end of the map Forsaken in Cold War, so we know that is in somehow or some way going to play into the Shattered Veil story and Easter egg. I'm just so excited for this map. I actually really did like Black Ops 6's sort of overall arc so far. I just think the story needs to, quicken up a bit. I think they need to get to the point a bit more. Obviously we've got the ties to the Chaos story with the Order and Alistair Rhodes and Sir Archibald, and obviously now we've got the Odin artifact, which is the Sentinel artifact last seen in Voyage of Despair, so hopefully we get like an intel log or like a piece of paper that you can collect in the map that you can read that hopefully ties things together. Personally, I would love to see the Chaos crew playable again in a map, however I just don't think that's going to happen, as of course we did get the Maya Scarlet skin in the game, so I kind of feel like if they introduced Scarlet it would be a bit redundant at this point, but personally I would love to see Scarlet, Diego and the rest of the gang return. Another thing as well is with the Shattered Veil, the logo kind of looks icy and crystally, and of course that could, have connotations to the Odin artifact, as when you think of Odin, you think of Norway and it's icy and cold. Either that, or it could be gemstones or crystal, and it could be to do with Tempest, which we know is the material, or maybe Prima Materia, which we know at some point we're going to have to collect at the mansion to activate the Sentinel artifact, and hopefully run the Sentinel artifact trial. As we saw in Black Ops 4, each of the Easter eggs except for Ancient Evil had us doing a trial for the Sentinel artifact. You saw this in 9, you saw this in Voyage, and you saw this in Dead of the Night. So I think it would be really cool in either the Shattered Veil or Janus Towers, which is going to be the next map after the Mansion Shattered Veil DLC 3. So Janus Towers is going to be DLC 4. Hopefully at that point we actually get to do the Sentinel artifacts trial and find out why Richtofen wants the Sentinel artifact and how he's going to use it in conjunction with Project Janus. But again, we're just going to have to wait and see. Anyway everyone, thank you so much for watching the video today, and if you want more Black Ops 6 Zombies content, don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye. Thank you.